everybody, it's Bam and welcome to my new series where I'm going to be playing and losing at Hearthstone. Let's get right in. Now, as some of you may know, Season 1 of Hearthstone has begun. What that means exactly, I'm not even sure myself, but what I do know is, if I get to level 20, from level 25, I get some fancy backs for my cards, something I very much want to do. Now, I put a deck together in early beta and pretty much haven't played since, but let's have a quick look at this deck. This is probably the one we'll go with, this mage deck. Again, I'm really not too familiar with it. Illidan's in there, not really sure why. Probably because if you have a legendary, you use it. I think that's how the game works. Anyway, we'll go with that. And let's jump into our first game. Custom mage, ranked, play game. Now, as a quick disclaimer, if you're looking for a video on how to play Hearthstone, this isn't it. I am not good at Hearthstone. Not good at all. If you're looking for a video where somebody learns a lot about Hearthstone, card games, and themselves, well, you've come to the right place. Because we're going to be doing a lot of learning here. A lot of tough love, I think, is what we'll probably find. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Worthy opponent, same thing every time. I do have to apologize today. I do have a bit of the sniffles going on, so if you hear a bit of sniffling, sorry about that. I know that can be a bit of a pain.
You asked for it.
I promise not to sniffle too much and only blow my nose when it is absolutely necessary. I'm going to drop the water elemental here, like the other two. Nice early game plays. Nothing for turn 1, but that's okay. Sorcerer's Apprentice on turn 2, I can live with that. And then maybe we get an Arcane Intellect out nice and early as well. Now, it's tempting to play the Mirror Image just to get something on the board, but they're only really good to protect something, and I don't really have anything to protect, so I'm not going to bother with that. And he's going to coin turn 1. Who knows what that's going to be? Voidwalker, there you go. And a Flame Imp. Jeez, okay. Strong start for him compared to us, I think. See, now I'm tempted to hold on to that. Because the mirror image will be free next turn. If I play it now, with 2 health, he's probably just going to kill it. So I think I might just use my fireball and start knocking this down.
Job's done.
We'll get rid of this bucket. Nobody likes that bucket. That bucket's worthless. So Hearthstone is released now. I started playing early in the closed beta. Wasn't particularly good at it then. I really doubt I've gotten better with absolutely no practice, unfortunately. Okay. Play a Sorcerer's Apprentice. We can summon a mirror image. We still have 1 mana left over and not really anything to do with it, but that's okay. Because next turn we get a cheap Arcane Intellect and a cheap Frost Nova if we wanted it. I would like to fireball that again with its 4 health though. And that would leave me, I could still summon a mirror image, but there'd be no real point except for to avoid some damage. In fact, let's do that. Because we've got another one there. We can play that next turn. I think that's alright. Again, I really haven't had a good look at that deck. The deck that we're using, so if it's not any good, probably fair enough to blame me. I did make it and do no research. Which is, generally speaking, not the right way to go about winning in Hearthstone. This guy's had a strong start. I'm not sure how this is going to go. So, if we play Sorcerer's Apprentice, I can also Arcane Intellect and put another mirror image down. So I think, yeah, I think we'll go with that. So, Arcane Intellect, Flame Strike, Frostbolt. Okay. And we'll put another mirror image down. What's he got on the board here? Mighty Berserker. Now, thankfully I don't have anything he can play that off. So he's going to have to use some okay minions to burn down those taunts. He's still going to be able to get some damage through to me. But it's not a bad spot to be in. I'm okay with it. Mirror images. I He's still got the Armani to hit me. That's a bit of a shame. Ah, it's a good minion to buff up. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Well, 3 turns to Flame Strike. Freeze them all. And I could kill. Probably have to be the Berserker, you'd say. Or the Taunt, I guess. I know, probably go the Berserker. Let's do that. Buy ourselves a little bit of time. Although maybe save the freeze. And just knock out the Abusive Sergeant. Because really killing it now, it's frozen anyway. Just a more efficient way of doing things, perhaps. I've got a Blizzard as well. That's going to come in really handy. Of course, I'm sure he's got something to take me out soon because I'm really struggling now. 2 damage to a minion. It's a friendly minion. Give it 2/2 instead. Okay, that's a really strong Voidwalker. What's that going to kill? 1, 2, and 3. But it will enrage the Berserker. But that's actually okay as long as it's frozen. The enrage doesn't really matter. So let's drop that. That's a much better looking position to be in. But definitely still on the back foot. Now the only sort of positive here is he is running out of cards. So it's nice to have a card advantage over your opponent. Jeez, that Berserker is looking good. I'll just have to fireball that, I think. Oh, so many things. Pyroblast doesn't really help us right now. Now I am in a nice position where I can Frost Nova again. I don't want to burn the Flame Strike. That said, he's only got 1 card. It's not like he's going to have an army of minions out again anytime soon, but I have that much control about. It feels a little bit unnecessary. Now I could Cone of Cold, and that'd leave me with enough to kill the Leponome also, so he'd just have that Voidwalker on the table. I quite like that. Obviously the other minions would survive, but you know, it gives us another turn to figure out what exactly we're going to do. Yeah, let's do that. Get that Berserker out of the way. And Wolf, yeah, we'll kill the Wolf. Because the Death Rattle here helps him anyway. And it knocks that buff off the Voidwalker, which is one of the few minions he's got that can still move. So we're getting into a better spot here. If I can whittle him down to the point where he's basically top decking, and I've got all the control, then we can maybe do some real damage.
My shield for Argus.
A Taunt doesn't really bother me, but these buffs on their attack make things a lot harder. Now that's interesting. If I can wait till next turn to play that, I can put a Frost Nova down as well. I quite like that idea. So I may just... yeah, I may just Flame Strike now. Clears the board for Illidan's arrival. And then, yeah, these can be my nukes the following turn, or the turn after, rather. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's give that a shot. Nothing left to do, unfortunately. I'll end the turn there. He's got 3 cards, so he could still put out a fair lineup, but I do have a lot of control. That Frost Nova pretty much means whatever he puts out, I've got a little while to deal with it, and that's exactly where I want to be. Okay. Yeah, this is good. So we can go Illidan, and then we can Frostbolt, which is going to turn that into a 2/1. Not ideal. Could save Illidan for a turn and just bring the Water Elemental out. Tough choices. We could also just Fireball him. Is that 6? And then we'd have 3 left. Yeah, it's not great.
What to do? What to do?
What to do is the question. So I wait till next turn, I can fireball in the same turn, which I quite like. Because the problem is, if I play Illidan and play this, he's going to have a 2-1 on the board that can attack. Not a huge threat, but yeah, you know what, let's go for it. Not a big deal. We've still got that Frost Nova in our hand, which is a nice place to be. We can even drop that Water Elemental next turn, finally get some minions on the board. I don't think we've had more than 2 or 3 the whole time, and that's with mirror images helping us out. So really, he's probably going to cancel these 2 out. I'll pull something else out. Now he's got the card advantage, unfortunately, which is not where I like to be, but he has had to drop his health significantly to do that. And it's important to note, if I can get him down to 10, I can one-shot him. Oh, that's a great move. So he's going to kill Illidan there. And he's going to hit us really hard. Oh, has he got us? So he needs me to kill that Leper Gnome to kill myself. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. So what have I got? I've got 7 damage on him, and I can Pyroblast him. So that's actually fatal. Oh, it's a sad way to die. It's a really, it's a disappointing way to go down. Well played.
Well played.
I'm happy with that. We stuck that out. Close game. Very close game. But it just goes to show, you know, if you've got a bullshit legendary, you can pretty much get away with anything. Alright, victory. Alright, strong start. Strong start. Definitely not in love with that deck, but, you know, it held out. And, yeah, it got us the win, so that's all that matters. So, thanks for watching. Next time we'll probably do maybe 2 games in a session. And I'm basically going to keep doing this as long as people seem to enjoy it. I'm definitely going to go for those fancy Pandaria card backs that you get for getting a level 20. So, until we got those, you can definitely expect more videos. And if people like them, we'll keep going from there. So, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the channel. We got a Reaper of Souls review that just went up that I think is pretty great. And also a preview of FTL Advanced Edition, which hopefully you'll enjoy. So thanks very much for watching. It's Bam. See you later.